Hi everyone, it's Daphne from Scrap and Create, and today I'm going to share with you my newly completed 8.5 by 10.5 Stamperia Grand Hotel album. I just finished this up, so I'm going to go over some of the features on the cover and then we'll go ahead and walk through everything else. I do want to let you know, if you click the more description, you will get a link to all the products used in this mini album, and then if you scroll beyond the product material list, you'll see the cut list for this album. So don't forget to hit that click more button and you'll see all those details. And then also, if you're a subscriber and you go to the playlist Grand Hotel, you'll see all of our tutorials grouped together there for you. So that's one of the things that we do for you as a subscriber to make it easy to navigate our projects. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So what you see here on the front is a cluster of the rose bouquet flowers from Graphic 45. Now these come in a package with both cream and what's called linen, which is close to a tan color. I had some left over from one pack, and then I used another pack and just used cream colored flowers. You could get away with just one pack, but you would have to intermingle the colors. And I decided I wanted all cream, and I happen to have some. So that's how I chose that. The ribbon is from my stash. Slightly behind this cluster of flowers, I added a die cut from Graphic 45's tag dies. There's one, the square tag die, has a clock in the middle of it. And so there's a clock back here, as well as the surrounding. So it's just peeking out a little bit just to give it some interest and some variety. These leaves are from the cluster of the flowers from Graphic 45. These metal corners that I used here are also Graphic 45 hardware, okay? And then on the side, I added a very small cluster and 3 strands of the same ribbon, coordinating ribbon, to go down the side, okay? And then on the very back, it's just a simple single sheet of paper covering the back. All right, with that, let's go ahead and get started on the inside. Okay, on the inside cover, I matted and made into a card one of the large cut-aparts, which could easily be converted into use for a card, but I'm using it as a photo mat here, and it's tucked behind this belly band. And then if you purchase this collection from us, you will get these filigree pieces, and then I further enhance them with the Graphic 45 flat back pearls that they now sell. So those are, a link to those products are included. The filigree will be a gift. The pearls would need to be purchased separately. Okay. All right. So here we've got 2 pockets, and then here's a couple of the cut aparts I've just framed and matted. And these are 2 large pockets with tags that you could easily put 4x4s on. This is actually 4x4 here. The width of this is 4 inches, I'm sorry. So you could put several 4x4s, or you could do some journaling on the back and put photos in the front. And this opens out to the left and right. I've got a little tuck spot here. So this is fussy cut from one of the cut aparts. And then I just went ahead and made that into a little card so you could put a photo in it and or do some journaling on the inside. So these open out and out. So lots of room for photos. And again, these panels are 4 inches wide, so you could do a 4x6, or you could do a series of 4x4s. Okay. And then there's a nice large photo mat inside. Each side pocket will have a photo mat. Okay, these are part of the cut aparts, and so this design element was really developed around the size of the cut apart that I had. So these little elements are 4x4. And they all open toward the center and then back out again. So they kind of accordion out. Okay. So there's room for 4x4s or journaling, and a nice 8x10 photo mat behind all of it. Okay. Over here, I took the same design element from page 1, where I have a fold over on a fold over, and I would call this the vertical version, and then this is the horizontal version. So it folds out and out again. So there's plenty of room for photos. These are 5x8, so you could get very large photos on both of these. Sorry for bumping the camera. And the bottom one opens out and again. All right. I created a little tuck spot here Here's one of the cut apart tags. And this was it was one of the cut aparts like this, and I just fussy cut an element from that out, put some black cardstock behind it to stiffen it, but also to make it pop out more. Okay, and then another nice large photo mat. Okay, here we are to the center of the book. So this is page 4 and page 5. And more of the filigree that we'll include. Okay, this opens to the left. This one opens to the right. So it makes for a nice big spread. Opens again, and then this is all room for photos here. So this really can hold a generous amount of photos. This panel here is 6 inches wide, so you could do a 4x6 here. And this is 8 by 10, so you've got lots and lots of space. Another photo mat. Okay, now you're going to start to see the page design elements repeating themselves, new patterns, but same flap design. This opens up and up again. Okay, here I fussy cut an element and tucked a couple of journaling spots and a card for more photos here. And the bottom, same thing. It opens down to make for another large photo mat. And then this is a card that opens. Okay, same design feature as you've seen before. This opens to a nice big spot. And then each one of these opens to reveal additional photo space. Okay. There we go. And these are all held together with magnets. Another nice large photo mat. And here we are on the last page. And this is same as page 1. We've got these very large tags that can be used by 4x4 or 4x6 photos can be placed on here. Room for journaling on the back. More of the filigree here. And then these open to the left, to the right, and then again with a tuck spot here. Okay, so again, just a reminder, this is Grand Hotel. This is one of Stamperia's newest collections. I really liked it. I enjoyed working with it. Some of these papers I really like. So I did use one 22 pack and one 10 page pack to complete this album. And you can see throughout I've used some of this coordinating gray cardstock, which I just happen to have on hand. Here's another card, more of the filigree, and then it's accented with one of the flat back pearls from Graphic. And then this is fussy cut and left open so that you can tuck your photos behind it. So that is the album. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun to work with. I think the patterns are beautiful. I do want to stress that if you want to make the album like so, you're going to need one 22 pack, one 10 pack, and additionally, you'll need 10 more 8.5 by 11 sheets of a coordinating cardstock. So having said that, I'm going to show you what did I have left over after I completed the album. This is pretty much what I had left over that are of any sizable strips, which is not much. So I could, cut this down into 1-inch strips and get another strip on the back side of the photo mats, but obviously I couldn't cover my photo mats. And then all the rest of my scraps are even smaller. So they're not even 3 inches wide, and most of them are not even 8 inches or 8 inches or 10 inches long. So I can't use them the length. Some of them I could use as an accent going across the 8-inch span, but not the length of the 10. So you really do use all that paper. Plus, like I said, I used all of my 8.5 8.5 by 11 coordinating cardstocks. Now, what I did have left over for you card makers is there are some of the cut aparts that I just didn't back with black cardstock or make into cards, which you can definitely do and add, but they're, again, not going to be large enough to cover any substantial space. And then I had, it looks like I've got 4 5x5 squares. So I was planning to use these squares as the backdrop for making some cards with some of these that are left over. But that's really what's left over after a 10 pack and a 22 pack. So I just wanted to share that with you. So as you're planning your album, depending on whether you want to make this or something else, you will need to plan accordingly. And I really, like I said, I enjoyed the collection. I love Stamperia papers. They're really pretty. And I'm busy working on my next Stamperia project right now, which is going to be the Oriental Garden. And hopefully I'll have that out before the middle of the month, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, one of the benefits of subscribing is when you go to our landing page, you can select playlist. And if you select playlist, you'll be able to view all our projects by title. And when you select view all, you'll be able to see every video associated to that particular title so that you can do a build from start to finish. All the videos are there and in sequence for you to use. So I encourage you to subscribe and take full use of that playlist feature for subscribers. I think it goes a long way to helping you locate the videos that you're looking for when you're working on a project. So thanks for tuning in. This is Daphne from Scrap and Create. See you next time.